Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 27 of Europa Universalis for as Muscovy, now Russia. And what I was planning to do in the last video was to gear up and have a little war against the Ottomans, which is still kind of the plan. This is still something that I would like to do. Cossack aggression can happen, I don't care. We're still going to lose a base tax anyway, great. But the issue I was going to have with attacking the Ottomans is they were in a coalition with Gazikumuk and Crimea. Not too much of an issue because they were small nations. But these guys have basically just jumped out of the coalition. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity to jump on them first. But we're also diplomatically annexing Chernigov, which we are almost 33% of the way through. And we are actually fabricating a claim down here on Gazikumuk because we don't have a claim on them. So once we've got that claim, I intend to go to war with both of them at the same time. Yeah, one mercantilism, we'll go ahead and take that. Might help things out a little bit. We're still heavily in debt, which is the reason why I am missing my military advisor. And also the reason why I don't have my army maintenance up at all. I am saving some Streltsy here. We can go ahead and pop this guy, actually. And that'll reduce a lot of our... Oh, and all of a sudden we get rebels. That aren't really my rebels, and they are... noble rebels, so I don't really care. We'll take that royal marriage. These are going to be my rebels if I don't deal with them, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference. So if they want to start sieging those provinces out, let them. What we're interested in doing is getting this thing down here. That said, I will need to put the army maintenance up very soon anyway. So a good question should be, how much can we put the army maintenance up by and still makes money? Can't quite go to full. And get close though. Probably enough to deal with some rebels. So we'll go ahead and do that. So we're not going to be making a lot of money. Yeah, they're going to move over there now. We'll get up to as much... another loan getting renewed there. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another general. They do keep dropping down dead. You are terrible. But better than nothing. Right, let's go and help these guys out over here. I know we're not at full morale. But with their help, assuming we can get there in time, which it's not looking like we will. Nope, we just lost out on that one. Yeah, so we're not at full. They've rolled a 9 to a 4 and we are still winning, so that's fine. We've just lost another advisor, which again is terrible. Now, we've lost our... Right, we'll take the production efficiency guy. We've lost the guy that was lowering inflation. That's not particularly good for us. We've managed to retake that. That's fine. So you are going to be there ready to jump in on Crimea. And you need a leader. You're going to jump in and start doing stuff down here. And that's before we even think about going to war with the Ottomans. How much realistically would it cost to boost this? That is a lot. Because of our reliance on the Streltsy. We're going to do it anyway because I want the extra income. We'll sort all the other issues out later. We're at 19.32%. So now is the great time to go all the way up with that. Another conversion done, so let's work on that one. And yeah, all we need to do now is go ahead and get a single claim on you. Now we have a CB. Okay. So we can bring you back. Let's go and declare our first war here. You've only got one province. We could take it for ourselves. Or we could let Chernigov try and do it. I think we'll let Chernigov try and do it. We'll give it to them. And then it won't cost us admin points. And then as soon as we can over here, as soon as we get a diplomat back, we'll go and declare war on you. One more day. Oh, can't start 2 months. Can't start 2 wars within a month of one another now. This is a new one. Let's detach a siege and move out of there. Save some manpower and some attrition. And therefore saving some Chernigov will come in. Well, they're actually allied with the Ottomans now. Okay, in that case, we'll wait. And probably just declare directly on the Ottomans then. Ottomans have left the military coalition against us. In fact, attacking these guys is a great idea because that brings the Ottomans in. Whereas if I go and attack on... actually, are you still being guaranteed by Persia? No. So if I attack these guys, that will bring the Ottomans in, which means I can pick on the... I can fight the Ottomans without the Ottomans... Yes, that means... Because if I attack the Ottomans directly, then I'm also going to be fighting against Tunis and Hormuz. Hormuz I don't care about, but Tunis could be a bit of a pain. So let's go ahead and turn on this fort. And, of course, we get a rebellion. So let's move you guys all in over here. So yeah, looks like we're going to be going to war against the Ottomans very soon. We probably want to take the discipline guy then in that case. Give us every advantage against the Ottomans. Let's throw you in there. Because hopefully you might get there and stop them from taking the siege. Excellent. Battle won. You can go back up there. At least one of you needs to stay down here in case the Ottomans try and sneak around this side, which they probably will do. Because they do have some guys down here, so we do have to be prepared for that. So I'm probably going to keep two 20k stacks down here. You probably can come a little bit further south. We've got this siege. Let's go ahead and turn it over to Chernigov. And then let's go and sue for peace. Take that and any money you might have, which is basically nothing. But now Chernigov should start to core that. The colony has become self-sustaining, which is indeed excellent. And can't get that one, so it must be this one. So let's go ahead and keep working on these. Keep going for it. Right, okay. So you guys are going to be down here to deal with this stack, potentially. It's a big stack, and they do keep trying to put them on boats. We are losing money, but I think we are just going to go for it, because, you know, why not? So let's go ahead and get the rest of this Streltsy regiment. It's a 48k stack. Let's get them down here. Let's also make sure they have a new leader, because we can have 4. And we're going to try and be careful. We are going to just try and jump on them and not let them have their troops sort of go all over the place, because that would be bad. Let's put one stack down here. You can go and try and grab Crimea. And you can come down here and we'll start to grab all of this stuff. If we can block this, if we run straight into here, into Bessarabia, we can sort of stop them from coming through. They do have ships, of course, so we've got to bear that in mind. Right, we're almost at full morale. Let's go ahead and give this a try. It's probably going to be a really bad idea, but screw it, we're going to do it anyway. So, we attack you. We cannot get any of our allies in, unfortunately. Austria's only on -5. Distant war. As great as it would be to have the Ottomans in, the Austrians in, we're just going to sort of go for it here. So you're going to march straight down. Don't tell me you can't get in that province, because I know you can. You're going to go in there and siege that fort out. You're going to come in here and start grabbing these provinces at the back. You are going to go in here and start messing these guys up. And you're going to come down here just in case the Ottomans try and sneak around behind us. That's the plan. So they do have some small armies here. If we just suddenly split you up, we can't get there anyway. So let's not worry about that. So I am going to have to try and be careful. I bet I can't get in there, can I? No. Unfortunate. So I've got to try and be careful here. And hopefully avoid any armies sneaking around behind me that I haven't been watching. Like that. That's exactly what I was talking about. Let's wait till he's locked. And then let's go in there and reinforce. We still might struggle, actually. I mean, even though they have got a the penalties there, and we rolled a 9, and we've got massively wider range. Oh, come on, just give me another couple of good rolls. Don't give them 9s. There we go, we actually won that one. They are sending in another 20k stack, which is unfortunate. Right, you start to march around here. Yeah, you take that because it's a fort. Do we have any extra additional troops that we could get involved? This fort is still on for some reason. Let's get rid of that. Let's get you guys over here. We might need you. So they've got another 28k stack coming in here to engage me. And they have taken it as well. Wow. Let's lose the prestige. Now, normally when you win a fight, you get all of your morale back for winning the fight. In this instance, that didn't happen. I won the fight, and they just rolled straight in and basically killed me. This game is really, really screwing with me. Right, can we catch you? No, let's go around this way. We'll catch you there, because you're locked. If I can get some easy kills on the Ottomans, I'm going to get some easy kills. You guys are all streltsy. You can all get together. We're probably going to need to get another big mercenary army together. How are we struggling here to beat such a tiny little stack? I know we're behind in terms of military points, but come on. They're Tech 15 to my Tech 14. If we go to the estates, can we get any... We can get manpower, military support. 50 military power is not really going to do anything for us. Could try and get a better leader with 40 tradition. Sure, let's go and do that. Now we're one over. You're not that great, but you're not terrible either. Who is the worst general that we currently have? Probably this guy, because that's the reason you're not assigned. Let's get rid of you. Let's group you guys together. Let's consolidate you up. And let's start bringing you back down here. And I think what we're going to have to do... and again, it's just going to put me back in more debt. Is we're going to have to merc up again. Hate having to do it, but... It was far too optimistic of me starting this war thinking that we had a decent chance of winning it. If we can take Crimea there, I'll be pretty happy. It's going down very slowly, though. Right, can we catch you? And more importantly, where are you actually heading? Looks like you're heading that way. See, this is a lot of units coming in here. So we are grabbing these ones. Now, apparently we can't get there. Can we get open borders through you? Will you give us military access? Actually, we've already got a relationship with Persia, so we might as well get the military access from them. Okay, so you are sending a lot of big stacks over this way. We're just going to have to risk the attrition, I think, and take lots of these guys together all in one sort of big group. Let's get you all down here. Let's try and pick off some of these armies if we can. Not too sure where these guys think they're going. Can we march across there and get that 4k stack? without the Ottomans blocking us off. I think we possibly can. Now, you're probably going to come and try and attack this army, so I'm just going to try and move out of the way. Look at that. We've already gone in. Like, how much morale do they... Why do they have so much morale? They've got full elan, army tradition, power projection, prestige. Right, now they're literally just attacking me into here now. Oh, this is going to be messy. And they're going to reinforce that one as well. And they are attacking you. They're doing exactly what I thought they were going to do. They have managed to reinforce this one. So we've taken another big loss there. Are you really just going to stack wipe me? Yes, you are. Fantastic. Thanks very much. Let's retreat with you if we can. And fantastic. Now we're down to 2% war score and we've got practically no army. So that's not good. Can we just get out of this war? Right, so even though I'm willing to wipe peace, you're not. Right, well, let's get some units around and start taking some more of your land. At the meantime, we'll try and fight off the Ottomans as best we can. Certainly lost a lot of units here. Let's go ahead and get some regular troops. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And let's use you guys. Let's go down here and try and siege something. It might be enough to sort of bring them back. Hopefully you're running far away. Indeed you are. Now you guys are going to march down here. If we can just get a little bit more war score by taking some of this stuff, it might be enough to get them to flip over. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. In the meantime, we're also going to try and siege this out. It might make the Ottomans come back towards us. And if we can get these little armies, then we'll do that as well. Oh wow, they've actually got quite a large army there. Now the Ottomans are taking a lot of my stuff, which is annoying. We did win that battle. Ottomans are heading over here. 2% war score, which is not good. It's probably going to take us ages to get this. Do you know what? Let's just go and march over here and start attacking some of these little armies, because they're all split up all over the place at the moment. Lose 50 admin power. Oh, national tax modifier. Yes, definitely. See, the Ottomans are just going to come back over here and start retaking stuff. So annoying. They've just got so many units. Right, you guys come down here, start retaking this. And it's not just the fact of the number of units, it's the amount of disgusting it's the disgusting amount of morale that they have that's part of the problem. Right, I didn't even see that. So the Ottomans basically just marched around here. Yeah, here they come again. There's going to be another stack wipe. Yeah, this particular campaign is not going very well at all. This might even be one that I consider abandoning, and it's not very often that I do that. Right, let's go march over here and try and take some of these guys out. It's probably a complete waste of time. Let's get you guys to all back up. Yeah, it's probably going to be a complete waste of time given the fact that they will literally just waltz in and murder me. Because they just have so much morale. Yeah, just I mean, okay, I'm one tech behind, but that shouldn't happen. Let's check this out, right? I'm going in with double the numbers. Okay, double the numbers, and that's how my morale starts. So to all of the people that say, "Oh, just go and attack the Ottomans," this is why I don't do it. Because even when you think you should have the advantage, even when you have the numbers, this is what can happen. And it can get very, very messy. I'm not even sure that I can get out. In fact, if I was to go to them now and... yeah, they're not going to want to get out of that. If we were to offer tribute, what would they... They would want, like, all of this land. Which would be very annoying. What you can sometimes do is just offer them money. So they definitely want that. Yeah, they pretty much want to take everything. Clear offer. If I just offered you like a ton of money. Yeah, wants other concessions other than gold. So we've got practically no way of dealing with this now. I don't even have an army left, realistically. We've got 69 troops left. And no matter how big a number we put together, we just cannot beat the Ottoman army. I'm glad that I did start to play this because I wanted to have a look at the new Russian mechanics, which was mainly the point of it. But I've not found this to be a particularly enjoyable campaign. I'm going to play again, of course. I'm not going to stop, but I think I'm going to end this campaign here because it hasn't gone particularly well. And I think I'm going to find somebody else to play as and play play a different game. I just get bored of the Ottomans and the cheesiness that this game does a lot of the time. That is just absolutely ridiculous that they can murder me so easily. They've got 2-star generals everywhere. They've got double the morale I have. Even though I can throw 3 times as many men at them, I just don't have a chance. I can't defeat an army 1/3 my size. So there's just no point doing it, especially with the amount of debt that we're in now anyway. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you have been enjoying this series of EU4 as Russia. Sorry it probably hasn't ended the way that most of you expected it to. Now, like I said, it's not very often that I will abandon a game of EU4, but just not particularly feeling this one. So I'll see you guys on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.